this training program, we try very hard to focus on one concept or one principle per week. It makes it easier for you all to focus on just that one thing. That's why we don't fill a bunch of topics with 20 minutes of talking. So this week, we're going to be looking again at Daniel Pink's book, To Sell is Human. And in chapter 8, he's discussing improvising. He goes through a few techniques that improvisers use, such as the yes and principle, where we're challenged to listen to what the other actor says, and then rather than to refute or disagree with what they just said, your job in the yes and rule is to agree with it, whatever was said, and then add to it to build on that thought with a yes and statement.
They use this in class at Second City all the time, that there was someone came in and said, I want a divorce, was the beginning of the scene. She said, I want a divorce, and whoever was with her on stage said, but what about the children? And she said, we don't have any children, which in the moment got a big laugh. But killed the scene. So that's, it's a very...
So my response would be...
human instinct.
Yes, we have children, I just didn't tell you. That's why we're getting divorced.
Yes. I have some other children.
Yes.
This is exactly why, yeah.
So another technique that improvisers and great sales professionals used, as well as the yes and principle, is simply the idea of slowing down. Now, this simple little technique can really help you in so many ways. So first of all, slowing down allows you to listen more carefully, to listen more fully to your customer, getting us out of that can't wait till you're done talking so I can talk mode. All right, many of us get caught up in that. You're listening for areas of agreement, for their real reason for making the purchase and their big why. We talk about that all the time. You're listening for possible hurdles that you need to overcome or objections, things that you may need to overcome in order to make that sale and to make them happy, more importantly. And next, slowing down allows you to think clearer. Allows you to think, better about how can you respond to your customer. Actors often have to do this because improvisation requires not only a response, but one that's going to be funny or dramatic or suitable for the scene.
Bad things to see written in the sky.
My engine just went out.
The exact same thinking applies to sales. Slowing down allows us to formulate an intelligent response to get us out of that typical quick reactive response that really may not be as effective and we can all get caught up in. Slowing down can also give you confidence and the appearance of confidence. I know I could use a little more slowing down in my presentations and in life in general. So one way to slow down is to be purposeful about pausing a few seconds before responding. Now, a few seconds can seem like a lifetime, but give it a try. Just pause a few seconds before responding. This is kind of like savoring a fine piece of chocolate or a sip of incredible wine. You don't just chug this stuff and you don't just blurt out a response right away. You got to savor that moment a little bit. That little extra pause can allow for so much to happen in our brain because our brain is so incredible and works so fast. And this simple little act can send a message to your customer, your partner, your spouse, whoever you're talking with. And that message can often be understood as that we're fully listening. And we're being fastidious about our response. We're really thinking it through, giving them the value, giving them the honor that they deserve. It honors the person that you're speaking with and allows you to speak with really, frankly, a better choice of words. It's a habit you're going to need to practice to develop. It's really going to take practice. And it doesn't have to be a major personality shift for you, okay? This doesn't have to be your whole world. But if you develop this habit of just savoring for a second or two, just a couple extra seconds, Daniel Pink talks about 5 seconds. That seems like a lot. But truly listening and truly pausing and savoring just a bit before responding, I think it's going to be incredible for you. I know it's been for me. And I know you'll be happy with these results. This practice for me has helped me with the old foot in the mouth syndrome, or just not always saying the right thing. Slowing down and pausing before speaking and in your presentations, it's going to help you so much. I know I'm still working on it.